Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a right time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock.
Merry Christmas in July, motherfuckers. Happy Wednesday.
That's the jingle bell rock.
If anybody has a problem with that, you can take it up with these guys on the panel. They pushed my bad behavior forward.
Hey, it was gonna be either that or I was gonna have you rickroll all them fuckers. So
Been a while since
should
we've
be
done
happy
that
with
too.
Christmas in July.
Kenny B says it's way too early for this shit. It's never too early, man.
Well, you know, the more that I think about it, it's actually fitting. Because with the donations that were made on my last vaping vlog there, the missus has started buying school supplies for this coming year. So it is kind of like Christmas in July.
Nice.
Good.
She bought, what is it, 360 glue sticks the other night? Yeah. A buckload of them. Or was it 630? I don't remember. She was buying these gigantic fucking packs. It was a lot, but it was... And it didn't cost her all that much. Like, she did it on the cheap budget and fucking is blowing it out of the water. And it all showed up via Amazon. So, says, thank you, Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Amazon Prime, did anybody see that fucking news story about that Amazon employee who apparently quit in the middle of the day? Just parked his fucking van at a gas station. I sent out a tweet, said I quit. You can find your van at this gas station.
Oh shit! No.
I was like, wow. That's a pretty
Kinda got
ballsy...
raided, right?
I was like, that's a pretty ballsy move there, Cotton. Let's see how this plays out for him. Oh. Oh, Fidalgo, I'm sorry, man. It is Christmas in July, so I guess she's not far from the truth.
That's right.
Who's out there so far? I know I did see early, Wombatsky said earlier he's not going to be here. Zebra's out there. Jerry was stopping in to say hello.
Zebra,
Big
you
G,
son of a gun.
Hobag's out there. Kenny B, Church. Some guy who likes Christmas in July. Not going to try to say that fucking name. Eddie Tooney. Who else is out there? Meter's out there.
Big G.
Big J. Socorro's out there early today.
What up, Socorro?
Yeah, Harmony's out there. Fidalgo, obviously, because we're going to just make every one of your kids think that you owe them Christmas presents. That's fantastic. Who else did I see out there? I know. Oh, Erwin's out there. Yeah. How's everybody's Wednesday going so far? Anybody have a short week like myself? I have Friday off. Yes.
I got Friday and Monday.
Fuck, I need to work for the government again. God damn it.
I have Thursday and Friday off, but I go back on Saturday.
See, here's the thing that everybody has to remember when you hear me talking about all the time off I get. I've worked for the U.S. government for over 20 years. I'm maxed out on the amount of leave that I acquire. So I get 8 hours combined sick and annual leave every 2 weeks.
That's not bad. I'm only like 3 hours behind that right now.
Yeah.
Which it really isn't too bad considering I work on the civilian side of things.
Exactly. Yeah. I watched Eurovision this week, which turned out to be a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be. And what was the other one that I watched? Knives Out. Watched Knives Out, which was I figured that was going to be great. It was great.
Church permanent vacation, like where your head's at.
I finally got around to watching The Dark Tower this week.
Nice.
Somehow that
Not bad, right?
No, it just slipped under my radar somehow in the course of, because I went back and looked and it came out at the same time as like 9 other fucking blockbusters, so it just kind of got shuffled down the list and got lost through the cracks. And I was like, oh shit, I haven't seen that yet. And I sat down and watched it. I was like, I get it. That's pretty fucking good. Like, there's still a little bit to be desired, but I get it.
I've been watching a lot of period piece shows, like the Thieves of the Woods and what was the other one I just watched recently? I forget the name of it. Medici, or something like that. Yeah, there's all period piece shows, like from fucking early stuff.
Yeah, on HBO Max. Yeah, they've completely abandoned DC Universe. By the way, everybody, DC Universe, it might as well not exist. Everything's on HBO Max now.
Wow.
I have
the Harley Quinn cartoon is moving over there. Like I said, they're not even bothering to try anymore for DC Universe.
I haven't even watched season 1 of Doom Patrol. Is it worth the watch? Has anybody seen it?
Yes.
It's worth it?
Yeah, it's awesome. It is the strangest, funniest, fucking just bizarre out there show. It's amazing.
Nice.
I was hanging out with Lumi and Miss Jen Jarvis last night, and Jen had a bunch of British shows that she said Lumi and I would probably be into, and there was a couple that I'd never heard of that I need to check out. So I have them on a list, a document that I just copy and pasted. So I'm gonna be checking some crazy British shows out because I love British comedies, like so much better. They're so much cheekier, and I don't know, it's just better.
Let me see.
There you go. Wire Talk PG. Doom Patrol is fucked up. It's hilarious.
What's happening, Greg? How are you?
Gregory, my lord Wrench.
I think I saw Robert Kite pop in there somewhere. So, yo, what?
Robert Kite, yo.
Yeah, Bark. I saw someone talking about Bark Skins. I kind of want to watch that. It looks like it could be terribly fucked up.
Bark Skins. Why does that sound familiar?
Bobby Craig.
Oh, okay.
Faulty Towers is on my list. I've never seen that, but that's independent of the Jen Jarvis suggestions. I just always wanted to watch that. It's right up my alley.
And we got 2 months, and The Boys season 2 comes out. Just as an
Yep.
FYI for anybody who's into that I do know. I think it's
It's gonna be awesome.
September
The
7th.
previews have started to come out, and you're like, oh,
And
they are doing it. Yes.
They gave themselves so much to work with coming into this.
Yeah.
And
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be real good.
then
Come on, Puncher. What's the count today, brother?
Oh shit.
He hit a high that I've seen. It was 74.
74, yeah.
74 oil changes?
Wow.
74 clowns punched.
Oh shit.
Yeah, now he's back down to like that's about his normal total. 19 and 3/4.
Now we're like a single car.
19 and 3/4 clown punch.
How do you punch somebody 3/4? You like hit them, but then it grazes off towards the end?
you don't follow through. You just,
Gotcha.
instead of punching through the head, you just stop once you hit it.
Right.
Or like you hit one of the inflatable, like the squeaky noses just hard enough where you pull backwards right behind him and they go fall. Like 1 3/4.
That sounds good to me.
Ripping yarns.
Give him that Uncle Buck treatment.
I love that movie. Macaulay Culkin was so little and innocent back then.
Such a
Before
great.
drugs, man.
You should see the toast. I couldn't even fit it through the door.
You know, speaking of those older movies, I finally got onto Disney Plus. They have some really old shit on there.
Oh yeah.
Like the original Gargoyles animated cartoon, Blank
Which
Check.
was awesome.
Yeah, the original.
Blank check. Holy shit.
Check.
Yeah,
They have
they're.
Heavyweights. Remember Heavyweights?
Oh,
This
they
is the movie about fat camp for little chubby kids, and they all like rebel against the shitty counselor.
They probably do. I was just scrolling through it the other
That's a
day,
classic.
looking through
I watched
just the
the
old
original, Davy Clark, right? No, I'll think about it for a minute.
shit. Was it like they had the original Peach?
Davy Crockett, the original Davy Crockett movie.
Oh,
Oh.
Davy Crockett.
You know, the
Wild frontier.
Told you, leave that Zoom room open too long, you're gonna catch that secondhand. I warn you all the time.
Wait, what?
What'd you say? I need a burrito.
Wait, what's going on?
I was amazed at how much shit was on there. Like, I know it came up last week. We were talking about it. Old Angela Lansbury, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, and
Yeah, I
totally
mentioned
on.
that last week. Love that movie.
Yeah.
It's one of my
Good
favorite
movie.
movies of all time.
I almost went back and watched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves because those were on there too. I was like,
Wasn't there one? There's another one too. Honey, We Shrunk the Baby or something,
Honey, We
right?
Shrunk the Babies, I think, or something like that.
It's the second one where they add, because every TV show and movie has to add a younger one, and yeah, the baby gets all huge and like it's like 50-foot woman like at the end of the movie. It's like a throwback to that movie.
yeah, it
I
was.
saw those movies at the theater.
Oh yeah, honey,
Sadly.
we blew up the kid.
Blew
Good
up
call,
the
Vicky.
kid.
Up the
Bam.
Kid, that's what it was. There we go. See? Yeah, classic weirdness.
And I had the boy watching old Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck stuff. I even turned on the Three Amigos for him.
Hell yeah.
So they had that on there.
They've got the one, the Disney compilation one that where they were all down in South America talking about how great South America was.
They probably do. I ran across.
do.
Los Tres Caballeros. And
Yeah,
like, there's
there you
Yep,
go,
they
that's
did
the
have
Remember that?
Tres Caballeros on there as well.
Yeah, that's the one.
I
That's the
remember
one.
renting that from the video store when I was a kid, because our local video store was like a mom and pop place, so they had cool shit. You know, it wasn't like Blockbuster where they had like 40 of like the new movie that came out and that's it. So they had like a whole wall of classic Looney Tunes, Disney, Tom and Jerry, and then like Heckle Jekyll, Woody Woodpecker kind of shit. So we'd rent fucking cartoons all the time.
Yes, Greg, I did make him watch Steamboat Willie.
That's
Hell yeah, that's fucking, you gotta learn your
the
roots.
classic.
That's you have to understand where the beginning is.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta know where we came from to understand why what we have is so fucking good.
Oh,
He's not feeling good tonight, Toonie.
apparently she's got a case of the Bee Gees.
Trying to stay alive.
Yeah, what were her exact words? They were funny because she words shit funny as hell. Tummy is sad. Won't be on the show tonight. Tummy is sad.
AKA the Bubble Guts, the Bee Gees.
Yep. Oh boy.
Whole tons of shit and more shit this week. But 3 days off. And then what I failed to realize, I was looking at my schedule for the next month. Apparently, when we did our bidding for time off, at the end of the month, I have a 4-day weekend because I bid for a Thursday, Friday off and got a Thursday, Friday off. I was like, huh, nice. So I'm going to have a 3-day and a 4-day weekend in July. Just didn't realize it until the last fucking minute. Plus side is, I'm only going to miss like one UFC event this month, and it's not going to be the pay-per-view. It's going to be the Saturday following the pay-per-view, which I'm
A batch.
pretty excited about because I'm taking the boy actual camping. So
Oh, you guys did the backyard test, and now he's ready for the real wilderness.
yep, so he's going camping on. We're leaving is it the 17th and coming back on the 19th.
That's
Very
good.
nice.
So,
Yeah,
that'll be
better
good.
than a little short stay. A week is like a little too long for his first visit.
Speaking of the boy, I gotta give him major fucking props today. He went in for his 5-year-old checkup. Had to get vaccinations. Took him like a champ.
Yeah, boy.
Like, he didn't make a peep until the nurse left the room. Like, he was a hard-faced little bastard. Once the nurse left the room, though, kid fucking lost. I was like, well, way to keep your bearings in front of the ladies. Well done,
I
sir.
was gonna say, he held out. Yeah, no, he held his composure while company was present.
Just wait till
Right
you
on.
get back to the locker room before you let it out, buddy.
Exactly. You got it. You got the spirit.
Right. I was like, you nailed it. Good job, dude. So,
Nice.
McDonald's and a shake for dinner for you, dude.
Ooh,
Right.
I want a shake.
Happy meal time.
Yeah.
Happy Meal. I need like 3 of them though.
Yeah, that's the sad thing when I see Happy Meals now. I'm like, tell me they weren't this small when I was a kid. Tell me they weren't this small.
They weren't. They weren't.
I really
Yeah,
don't
they were-
think so, because
It was a small fry. Now they have a kid fry in the Happy
Yeah.
Meal. It's
It's-
smaller than a small
it's-
fry.
literally the
burgers-
package
the
is like this
burgers-
big around
It's like
for the
8
fries.
fries. Yeah.
It's like 8 or maybe 10.
And the burgers are so tiny.
Then you get this.
Yeah, it might as well be a White Castle slider.
And he's like,
Yeah.
do you want an apple or a yogurt? Yeah. I'm going,
None of those. Give me a fucking fries.
yeah,
Right?
give me the
I'm
big
a
fry.
Supersize my Happy Meal.
Yeah, I'll take a Happy Meal, go large.
I need 3 toys. I'm a busy guy.
On the way home, he's like, Dad, can I open my Happy Meal and eat the fries? Dude, do your thing, man. Do your thing. The only thing you're not having in my vehicle is that fucking shake, because if you spill it everywhere, that's a nightmare, and it's gonna stink because it's hot as shit in here.
Oh yeah, hot dairy. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, to be fair though, they probably don't use any dairy in those milkshakes. It's probably fake as fuck.
It's probably powdered dairy.
Ugh. I
Or,
haven't had a McDonald's milkshake in a long time.
huh. Most of the time, their shake machine's down.
They only have chocolate vanilla at McDonald's, don't they?
Strawberry, too.
Strawberry, okay. One of them used to have nanner,
Shit.
and I can't feel. I think my
That-
Burger
that
King
was never
used
McDonald's.
to back in the day for a short time.
Sonic had a banana shake. Remember, every once in a while I'd get a banana shake from there. Although it tasted like
8
fucking
miles.
candied bananas.
Exactly.
I think you're thinking of A&W. I think A&W used to do banana.
That sounds like something A&W would do a banana, like a banana root beer float. I bet you
Yeah.
that's where Grim Green got that shit in his head.
Oh yeah.
Speaking
About
of,
his banana root beer.
I found out about a little secret for those of you who like root beer floats. If you're jonesing and the only thing around you is an Arby's does root beer floats, but it's not on the menu. You have
it's a
to
secret
ask
menu.
for it. Yeah.
Really?
Got small root beer floats for $1 right now.
No shit.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, and
like
that's
4
the
miles
problem.
from
Is
me, damn
it's- the problem is it's Barks, and Barks has caffeine in it. So
Does it?
Off the
That's the
menu
one
for
that
free.
has caffeine. Most root beers don't.
Barks is the only one.
Mark's the
Yeah,
only
because
one that does,
A&W. No
A&W.
caffeine.
Yeah, A&W is caffeine free.
What's funny is
Yeah.
I actually like the taste
Huh.
of the Barks better than I do other fucking root beers.
Barks has bite.
And it's
Right.
like the caffeine I give 2 shits about. I just like the taste of it better. Although there are a couple of small companies here and locally that make some really good local sodas, and a couple of them have a decent root beer.
That and the Not Your Father's root beers, if you ever get a chance to grab them.
Oh, the boozy root beer?
They're hard root beer.
Oh
Those are
yeah,
actually tasty.
They're like 6.5% or 6.4% fucking root beers.
Yeah, they're nice.
Having
actually.
alcoholic root beer floats all night.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? They're awesome.
I've never had it with ice cream.
I would have been 300 pounds if that shit was out when I was still drinking.
Like, I'm so glad that I don't remember that that's a
Fatty
thing all the
fresh.
time.
Oh man.
I would have just been sitting there hitting the dad's root beer floats just all night.
Just hammered doing floats the whole time.
Yeah,
Fucking white
boozy
Russian.
ice cream.
Yeah, that's the way to go right there.
I'm having another one. I don't care if I've already had 6. You can't stop me.
Right? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
I got a fresh thing of ice cream in there too. Big old pail. I bought the big old pail.
Yeah.
That's how you make summer interesting.
You know, now that I think about it, the boy really made out because he got ice cream after his fucking shower today, too. Fucking bastard. Double dipping in the sweets today.
Mm.
Oh.
I always forget we have ice cream bars at my store. Should have grabbed one on the way out. That would have been delightful after work.
Nice and hot out. You're like, okay, I'm just walking down the road with one of those Reese Klondike bars.
Unfortunately, everything we have is Blue Bunny, but I think we do have like a
Blue
peanut
Bunny's
butter
great
one.
ice cream.
Yeah, they make good shit. And there's a variety in there. There's like a birthday cake ice cream sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
There's like the drumstick style cones, with like the shit inside.
There
There's
you
like
go.
all
That's the ticket right there. Just walking
all
down the street with your
tasty.
cone.
There's all kinds of tasty treats in there.
Yeah.
I just always forget it's there.
Walking home. Hey, güero. Not sure I got ice cream.
I actually got to take the Wawa home today. The bus, sorry. That's
Yeah.
what Puerto Ricans call it, the Wawa.
Church, you're indeed correct. He is training us well, apparently. Huh.
That's fascinating, Craig. When Wagner was composing, he used to have his dog listening and would use the key that the dog would react to write a song.
Huh.
So if he was playing in B and the dog was just like, meh, he could switch this to like A minor and the dog's like, whoa. He's like, all right, A minor it is. That's pretty cool. I might do that with Shaniqua next time I sit down to try and write a song.
So that's an interesting.
Walk her in the room with you. She's clawing to get out. You're on the right track.
She does like to listen to me play guitar because I'll play guitar in the next room over because that's where I keep a lot of like my normal use in and out guitars, ones that I use for recording or playing with the bands all the time. And every time I go in there and I pick it up, she runs in, she stands in the doorway, she goes, "Brrr," and she jumps on top of the dresser and just sits there and watches me play. So I'm gonna start gauging her responses to certain modes and tonalities and
I was
whatnot.
gonna say, run some short scales when she's
Yeah, exactly. Like, do you like major or are you a minor kid? I think you're minor.
right. Go scientific method. Give her the options. The
I
control.
think you like a little melancholy. She's a sad cat. She's a sad meow.
Let's try this, this, and this. See what works.
I think it'd be interesting. Some birch beer.
Oh, shit.
We have some pretty tasty, like quote unquote gourmet, like craft sodas at the dollar store. Like a root beer. There's like a dark cream soda. There's a ginger soda. There's like an orange cream soda. Like IBC. I don't know if you've ever seen that brand before.
Yeah.
It's very much like those. But there's one that's it's the root beer, but it's Chicago. It's a Chicago root beer. And it's really good, actually. It has like the Chicago flag on it, and it's made here by a little mom and pop company. Yeah, it's really good.
Nice.
Throw a couple of those in the ice cream cooler before you leave work.
Those ones are actually cold. Those are in the soda coolers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those ones are always cold. Yeah, they actually go pretty quick too. People buy them a lot. I never have checked anyone out who's purchased one, but they always disappear, and I'm always filling that cooler. So.
Oh, maybe people are animals, taking them walking through the store and leaving them on the shelf.
Yeah, I do once in a while find empty drinks in the store for sure. More than once in a while, probably. Speaking of the store, what's up, Angel?
Angel. I had probably the most Canadian soda I could possibly have the other day.
Maple pancake?
No, a fucking maple root beer.
Huh. I bet it was.
I
I
could
bet
see
it was
that
tasty.
working.
It was weird because you got all the root beer flavor on the front end, and then on the back end you got all the maple.
Huh.
I could see that.
So
being all right.
it finished with a maple flavor, which was crazy. I was like, huh. But it was good.
Interesting.
Almost like a ginger beer, but not quite.
Yeah, that's interesting. Want one now.
Yes.
Actually, I just want something to drink. I'm fucking thirsty.
Actually, Adam, you might be able to get them down there.
Oh?
Do you guys have Sprecher's down there at all?
Yes.
Sprecher's makes it.
Really? Yeah, they have those at the supermarket about 3 miles from me. 2-3 miles.
Yeah, it's because Sprecher's is actually local to. I want to say it's like Wisconsin Dells or something.
Yeah, yeah. Because my dad used to bring those home, the Sprecher's root beers, when he would go up to Hayward. On the way back, they would stop and grab at like one of the little, now leaving Wisconsin fucking gift shops and shit. And then he would stop at all the little liquor stores, grab some more Leinenkugels before he'd come back, and always some Sprecher's though for me. I'd probably still have an empty bottle of Sprecher's somewhere in here. Just like saying it, Sprecher's.
I would venture to guess you should be able to get them there in Chicago because you're pretty close to over the border. So I think they ship into Chicago. I don't know how far else out they ship, but
Yeah, I think I've seen those at the at that supermarket. Schrags.
they've got a really good fucking orange cream soda too.
Yeah, it's like a melted dreamsicle.
Oh yeah,
So
fucking
good.
fantastic. I don't drink a lot of sodas, but that one you throw in front of me, yeah, I'm gonna drink it.
Robert Kite used to make ginger beer. It's kind of fascinating. Kinda
Awesome.
like what goes into making ginger beer?
All right, now I'm really thirsty.
Like alcoholic ginger beer?
Yeah, that is interesting. I've never made well, I guess I've made fucking apple pie moonshine before, but that's easy. That's just Everclear and some other shit and set it in a crock pot for a little while on keep warm until all the flavors get to know each other.
And you're in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that doesn't taste like Everclear.
Nope. Fucking laid
Down
out.
you go.
What's everybody in the comments got going on this week? How are you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing all right. I can't believe it's
They
fucking.
were talking about their classic cartoons they really liked.
There's some really good ones out there. Fuck. Once ran across that. What was that? Really old fucking Pete's Dragon.
Oh yeah, Pete's Dragon. Pete's Dragon is great.
A live action cartoon. God,
Church is apparently heading to college parties.
Just going to pick up 21-year-olds.
I don't judge the man. I don't judge the man. Do what you got to do, Church. Hey, girl, got some jungle juice for you.
Oh, Socorro, you can't be calling Angel out like that. That's not nice. This is on the internet. It's alright to call him out in person, but this stuff is permanent.
I'm waiting on the River Supply Co. This should be one of the weekends when they have a big sale too. BCF I don't need a whole lot, but there really hasn't been a whole lot of new flavor releases. There is a big one coming, but there hasn't really been a big flavor release in a while.
So do you know something nobody else knows? Is that what you're saying?
No, Frank from Wonder Flavors told everybody all the flavors that were going to be in the line.
Oh, there you go.
That's coming. On one of my shows, he's like, I don't give a shit. Here's the list.
Can't go wrong there.
Like, I worked hard on it. There you go, guys. So yeah, nobody's really had a big release in quite some time. But I believe we've got a flavor release coming at some point here in the next little bit. Yeah, they're absolutely coming out after the sales, Fidalgo. The Wonder Flavors, yeah. They're gonna make you pay full price. But that's the nice thing about Wonder Flavors is they're not all that expensive. They're only like $2. So from River Supply, Fidalgo, I will read you the list.
And Tuning said he thinks Flavor West just had a new release as well.
Really?
I was just gonna say, literally, really. Don't hear about that
So I'm
much.
getting Flavor Revolution Bakery Bonanza, 1-on-1 pineapple soda, 1-on-1 melon gummy candy, 1-on-1 sugar cane, 1-on-1 green apple candy, 1-on-1 bluegrass candy, 1-on-1 sour belts, strawberry, 1-on-1 honey puffs, 1-on-1 banana nut pudding, and 1-on-1 milkshake.
Banana nut pudding. That sounds good just by its fucking self.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But Flavor West.
BCF sale is now, I believe. Bobby Craig.
Yeah, BCF is going right now. It's
It's something.
Boom 2020.
Boom 2020. 20% off, right?
20%, 25% off.
Oh,
Yeah,
grand.
it's a really good sale for BCF. They normally don't run that high.
Sales
That
going on.
1-on-1 ripe strawberry, you're gonna love that doggo. It's so good.
I'm bet you that sugar cane's gonna be good.
Flavor brand.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
yeah,
interested
Flavor
in that.
West. Flavor West.
Yeah, what a new Flavor Wests.
What new Flavor West flavor is there?
Are they finally like, oh, we want to make flavors for vapors now? Because they don't really give a shit about us.
It's gonna be shrimp
Flavor
cocktail.
West. I mean, they're. I mean, they kind of like us.
I mean, we give them a lot of money.
We're not their. We're not their prime. We're not their prime market.
Right, carnies are.
Pretty much.
See a lot of snow cone pumps with the Flavor
Yeah.
West logo on them in the summer.
Yep. Exactly.
That's-
Yeah. When you actually pay attention, you're like, oh look.
And I remember seeing that logo like
right
before
here.
I ever vaped on those. It's either the Hawaiian Ice brand or it's Flavor West usually. Like
Yeah.
you'll see those two main brands. Yeah, I mean,
I'm looking
Flavor
to
West
see if I
blueberry
see-
and a snow cone would be amazing. I mean,
I'm looking to see
probably
if
had it before.
I'm not seeing anything I hadn't seen before, so far.
God, this shit's so good.
I did find something I need to add to my cart though. Forgot I was almost out of salted caramel. That would have been a mistake.
Ooh.
You run out of a flavor, Jesus Christ. That happens, the whole world's gonna explode.
Flavor West sweetener. Toonie, I'm not seeing anything new here.
I literally have enough flavorings just sitting by my feet right now that I could vape for the next 10 years. No joke.
Might not be something I want, but I can.
I'm not even kidding either. No exaggeration. I need some organization really bad, really soon. I'm gonna build some shelves one of these weekends where I have a couple days off in a row. Thank you, Greg.
That happens with them sometimes, Bobby, and then there's other times it ships out the next day. So you never know which River Supply Co you're gonna get. But yeah, if anything ever sits like over like 4 or 5 days, I call. Oh, they were talking about it on Wayne's channel. Where did they release them then? Like Wizard Labs or some shit?
Is that on Wake Up with Wayne or whatever he calls his morning show?
Yeah,
What's
Wake
up,
Up with
guys?
Wayne.
It's Wayne coming at you in the morning.
Wayne from DIY or Die.
Or die.
We're not mixing this morning. We're talking the news.
He's got all the sound effects. Like he's a fucking morning talk show.
I shouldn't make fun of Wayne. He's doing some awesome stuff.
No,
on
I love Wayne.
the channel.
I just think it'd be hilarious if you made it like a legit morning show.
He should.
If he was like Good Mythical Morning, like Rhett and what's his name, just all like full of craziness and insanity.
Well, those two hate vaping, so fuck them.
Yeah, I concur.
Fuck those guys.
Yep.
Yeah, they're douches anyway.
Chef's has the Wonder flavor.
Dylan pops in with the knowledge and shit.
She's gone.
Yeah,
Wait.
see that.
Wait, Wonder Flavors or Flavor West? What are we discussing? We're looking for new Flavor West flavors.
Well, she's
Yeah,
got
we're looking
Wonder
to see what the new
flavors.
flavor, what flavors are.
Is Wonder flavors have a sweet tea coming? Oh, you know what? I don't remember. I saw the list of the new flavors that Wonder Flavors was releasing, but I did not save it. I believe it's on Tam's Facebook group, though. There's a bunch of interesting new Wonder Flavors, though, for sure. I have so many that I haven't freaking used yet. I mean, I haven't used at least 80 to 90% of these yet. Southern sweet tea. Butter my balls.
Butter my balls.
Hopefully we won't have to use it at 17% like the TPA offering.
Oh no, you know Wonder Flavors. It'll be
Yeah, it'll be
2%
for a full-on sweet tea. Oh, that'd be
And
so
they got their
nice.
sugar cookie coming. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I already know that's gonna be
I hope
that's
it
gonna be the next viable sugar cookie.
is super cookie and doesn't fade. That would be amazing.
Hopefully, it's got all that texture that
Yeah, actually, yeah, because
the cap does. The cap has
Yeah.
that texture. That's what makes that flavor so good. Is just that. It's a good sugar cookie, but man, that texture. Like
Bobby Craig. Yeah, I use that sweet tea from TFA at like 10% at least, I think.
Jesus Christ.
When I do, you have to. It's exactly right. It's the right flavor. It's just it requires so much of it.
It's a bit excessive.
It is good though. But yeah, it'd be nice
It's
to
on
have
the
one.
money.
It'd be nice to have
I
one.
wonder if it'll be as cloyingly sweet as that TFA is too. Because that TFA sweet tea, it's like, holy crap, that is Southern
Yeah.
style sweet tea.
Yeah, the first time I used that, I was like, oh, well, I'm making a sweet tea, so this is probably just going to taste like the flavor of sweet tea, so let's dump some fucking sweetener in, because it's sweet tea. And I was like, oh, no.
Canadian sweet tea.
Yes.
For anybody that's been up to Canada and orders sweet tea, holy hell.
Yeah. It's like
Syrup.
this much sugar and this much tea.
Yeah. I remember getting one and I was like, and as a kid, and I was like, that's too sweet. And kids never say anything's too sweet.
No.
One Stop DIY sweet tea. I don't have any of their flavors.
I'm gonna have to open Bull City and check because Bull City's the only one that lets you sort by newest. Great, now I'm gonna order something on Bull City too because they got a sale. Fresh 3
Yeah, man.
pass up a sale.
I'm practicing much restraint, but I am not ordering from Bull City during this holiday, and it's probably the first time that I haven't ordered from a holiday sale since I've been vaping or since I've been mixing. But I have so many flavors. I got a lot of Lumi rejects. So many, plus all the VSO flavors, and more coming.
Nice, Bull City fixed your mobile site. That was kind of you. Newest items. Flavor West Eggnog, Flavor West Sour, Flavor West Natural Papaya, Flavor West Fire Whiskey. And then they're into their old stuff. I only see 4 new flavors here.
Papaya, though.
Got papaya, though.
Me
Natural
gusta la
papaya.
papaya.
Fire whiskey. Is this supposed to be like a fireball?
Yeah, probably. It's probably cinnamon and whiskey. Where's Larry? Where's
no,
Larry?
Someone rated it once, so it's fire whiskey, and the person rated it 1 star and says whoever made it forgot to put cinnamon in it. If you're looking for a straight whiskey taste, then you might like it.
Wow.
So it's just a
Why did
straight.
they call
So
it
the dude
fire
completely
whiskey?
missed the point
Yeah. What?
because they do make a fireball flavor. Yeah, Wonder Flavors. Yeah, Wonder Flavors has. I'll get the email. so everybody can drool.
Wunder flavors.
Wonderful. Nope. Oh. Oh no, I'm getting sucked into Bud's gun shop.
No.
Because they got their 4th of July sale up. It's actually not all that great, but it looks there. Springfield XD for Colt 1911. Eric's used Berettas.
That
What
doesn't.
up, putt putt?
That doesn't sound like we're frozen.
Are we?
Yeah, nobody's decided to mention it.
We
So,
literally
Hello.
froze right now. I'm looking at
all right. Well, we're frozen. So, hold that thought.
All right. When we come back, I'll read you the list.
we were supposed to be having.
Oh, and it's fucked. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right,
We're back.
we're back.
We're back, motherfuckers. So the new Wonder flavors that everybody has been anticipating. Big drop, big flavor release. So we've got aged bourbon cream,
Mhm.
amaretto, apple gummy candy, banana nut bread,
Yes.
buttered toast,
Oh shit.
right? Sweet bread, buttermilk.
Wow.
If he figured out buttermilk and got it right, oh, we're in for a party. We're in for a party. Citrus drink, 5 fruits. I'm not sure exactly what that one's supposed to be. Frank from Wonder Flavors, if you're out there, come tell us.
Orange, grapefruit,
Uh,
lemon.
Citrus gummy slices. So I'm anticipating that being their orange gummy candy.
Hmm.
Or it could be like the orange, lime, and lemon little gummies. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Corn powder, which is cornstarch. So if
Yeah, that
anybody's
one's
been looking for
Very
cornstarch,
interesting one.
right?
Yeah,
There's a couple that are interesting for baked stuff, like
Yeah,
you're about to get to.
crumble topping. Yeah, the crumble topping for
That's one.
yeah, crumble topping for that's gonna be really nice.
Finishes and shit.
Yeah, egg yolk. I've already got the egg yolk. I've already got egg yolk sitting here.
Oh, you've tried that?
Yeah.
Is it Yoki?
It's you already.
Yes, it is.
Damn.
I got to beta that one.
That's the one that Simon Waftham is like obsessed over.
I don't think this one's coming out in this one though.
Canadian whiskey.
I've heard of this one from you guys.
Yeah, that one I don't think is coming out in this one. Grape juice. So he's got a grape juice coming. Kumquat.
Sweet.
He's got a kumquat coming.
Huh.
Philadelphia butter cake.
The fuck is a Philadelphia butter cake?
Does that mean it just like really likes Mike Perry for no fucking reason?
Platinum Mike Perry. He had himself a weekend.
Oh, Christ. Really? Can we just keep his name off of my show? We'll talk about him on Thursdays only.
Baked pineapple. Baked pineapple. I've got that one as well. It's really good. Portuguese egg tart.
Ah,
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
those little slots.
Yeah. Raspberry jelly bean.
Ooh.
That one's gonna be good. I can already tell that one's gonna be nice. All his jelly candies turn out being
Tart,
really nice.
chewy, and raspberry. Yum.
Yeah. Southern sweet tea, which we already talked about.
Yeehaw.
Sugar cookie, which we already talked about. Tropical gummy bear.
Oh.
Yeah, tropical gummy bear. And then Wonder Flavor stevia.
Mm.
Tropical gummy bear. That sounds like it's going to be the pineapple gummy bear.
Could be.
I'm hoping it's like a fruit punch gummy bear.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited too, Bobby Craig, because Wonder Flavors has just been. They've been the batting machine. Like they've just been nailing home run after home run after home run. It doesn't matter what pitch you're throwing at them. They've been nailing it. So I'm excited for all of them. But like I said, it's a really big flavor drop. That's like a Flavorist style flavor drop where you drop like 24 at once.
I like that idea, egg yolk. That sounds like that could go a long way in bakeries, custards.
Yeah.
A lot of shit.
Be good.
Rolling, coming in hard, swinging for the fences.
Calling Addy Tooney a boomer.
Oh, Jesus. I think he forgets that he has a wrench.
Fresh, have you ever tried Flavora's fruit punch or tropical punch?
Yeah.
It's tropical punch. Is it Hawaiian
The
punchy at
papaya
all?
punch? Are you talking
No,
about the
it's-
papaya punch or the
It's
tropical
called
punch?
tropical punch. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one that's supposed to be like
I didn't even know
kinda,
that flavor
it's kind of
existed.
Hawaiian puncher.
I didn't even know that flavor existed until like 3 or 4 days ago. Somebody mentioned it in one of the chats, and I was like, "What?" Because I'm always telling Lumi, because when she was talking about how Wonder Flavors was going to do a flavor drop, I was like, "Oh man, I hope they do like a fruit punch." And she was like, "Who makes a fruit punch?" And I was like, "Nobody makes a fruit punch, at least a good one."
Yeah, the tropical punch is pretty good.
I need to get that flavor. I would vape fruit punch all day, every day.
Yeah, I had
Yeah,
a...
if you had a full on Hawaiian punch vape.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd vape that. I'd throw that in the RTA. That'd be an RTA or RTA vape.
Now I kind of want to do one of the old the Hawaiian punch orange. Like I kind of want that for a vape, because that was like the only reason I ever went to McDonald's. Was just for the Hawaiian punch orange.
Yeah, they're
And then
orange.
they started
It's
carrying it
extra
in
special.
they started carrying it in Winco for like it was like $1.49 for like more than a gallon of the stuff.
Oh shit.
Like it was ridiculous how much you got for like $1.49.
I
And
can't...
so I got one a couple times. I'm like, it's terrible for me, but man, does it taste so good.
Yes.
I can't drink Hawaiian Punch at all anymore. When I was stationed in Hawaii,
Oh, you're right. Happy hippie high C
we
orange.
used to
Right,
make
I'm
way too much hunch punch with that shit. But it just like now all I can taste when I taste it is I taste Everclear, and I'm like, yep, nope, I'm
Well,
out.
also, if you look at the ingredient list on Hawaiian Punch currently, they have changed the sweetener content on Hawaiian Punch, and they threw sucralose in there now.
Oh, really?
Yep. They don't use high fructose corn syrup. I mean, they might, but they also throw sucralose in it. It is the very last ingredient on every bottle of Hawaiian Punch now. I swear I've been conducting this study because I hadn't had Hawaiian Punch in a long time, and somebody had it, I think my cousins or something, and I tried it, and I was like, is this diet Hawaiian Punch? And she was like, they don't make diet Hawaiian Punch. I was like, this tastes like diet. And she's like, you're crazy. And I looked at the fucking bottle, and sure enough, it said sucralose. And I was like, it's fucking diet. It says artificial sweetener in it. It's diet. It tastes like diety to me. Everything with sucralose, like beverage-wise, tastes like diet something to me. It really affects me. I'm super sensitive to sucralose.
Happy hippie's right. It is high C orange that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
The orange lava.
God, shit
Yeah,
was
that's
so
high
good.
C.
Which was also at one point known as the high, or no, that was a little bit of a different citrus, the Ecto Cooler.
Yeah, that one had a little lime and tangerine.
Yeah, Ecto Cooler was awesome too.
I remember, what was it, like a year or two ago when they did that special run of it?
Oh, they brought it back. Yeah.
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 It was when the Ghostbusters movie came out.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
right.
what it was. It was a tie-in. I remember that because
I
I
remember-
had some.
I went out and bought some. I was like, yep, I have to go relive my childhood a little bit.
Speaking of that, I have Flavor West Ecto Cooler. I think I actually bought that for a friend like 4 years ago because he wanted a vape Ecto Cooler, and then he never requested it, and I think I might have used it once. I should bust that out. I think that's one you have to use like 10%, just like that sweet tea from TPA.
Let's see what ELR says. I'm curious.
Wow, this liquid I made tastes weirdly better than this RTA. ELR is gonna be a dick.
So what do you got planned for your Saturday show there, Fresh?
I mean, it's the 4th of July, so we got to do America mixes.
America.
There you go.
So you
Jack
got
says America.
Nice. I thought that was me echoing. That was awesome.
So
About a bomb pop.
Doing bomb pops. Mullenberry makes a bomb pop. I've got the flavor. You want bomb pops? I got your bomb pops, Jack.
I think I bought
Their Flavor West
Flavor
Boom
West bomb
as
pop.
well.
I really enjoyed it. I still want a pineapple cherry missile.
Pineapple cherry missiles.
Yeah.
Oh man, the swaggy pineapple.
Ooh.
DJ, remember missiles?
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm good, dear. How are you?
Good.
Good deal. Yeah.
You can
Ooh.
only complain a little.
That's how I am most of the time. Although I could probably complain a lot, but I know nobody would listen anyways.
Nobody listens to us complainers.
That's it. The bitch train has left the station is the way I look at it. And I
Man,
did
High
not
C-
get a
High
chance
C
to hop
has-
on.
High C has really let themselves go.
Yeah,
It's a
they're
shame.
not what they used to be.
Oh, people are still using Ecto Cooler flavoring.
Man, they hear Jax for 2 seconds and chat goes nuts.
Boing.
Yes, that is a cat behind me. That's Padme. I can go get her if you want, Sakura.
Hey, this one's called Blimey Limey. 2% Ecto Cool. Whoa, 5% lime Tahiti, cold pressed.
Ooh.
Woo! Plus TPA sour.
She might come over on her own. Mimi!
Oh, and
Mimi, come here!
this is definitely a limey recipe. He's got a 1% super sweet.
You're thinking about it.
Have me! Nope, she's not coming over on her own.
The creeper.
What other kind of...
It's the chillest cat ever.
Meow.
Just melts. She's like liquid. Chill she is. Chill the face.
Bet you won't do that with Ivana.
Cat. Mine will only sit like that for like 10 seconds before she's like, I'm gonna go do cat things.
Lay down and sleep.
Yeah, that's what she's doing now. She's been doing it since I got home. Last 2.5 hours.
Putt, that's right. We shouldn't call it complaining, just strongly voicing our opinions.
And she's gone.
And
That's enough.
And back to my perch.
You hear her?
Yes.
Mimi! You coming up? You coming back up?
Sakura thinks that the cat should be a regular on the show.
She's a regular on most shows.
Yeah, there's a lot of kitty butt on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, she loves showing her butt on Saturday morning.
Yep.
And Wendy's show, she loves Wendy's show.
Oh, yeah. How chill that cat is. Jeez.
Oh, shit.
She's so relaxed. She just has the most chilled look on her face all the time.
She's pretty, like, she was really, really bad. When I adopted her, they told me she was really, really badly abused. And, like, other than her night terrors,
Oh, no.
she's just the chillest cat. So sweet.
Probably
Thank you, Mimi.
loving life now.
Look, yeah, she's probably like, this is so much better. Oh, jeez. Speaking of that, Addie Tooney,
Yeah, no kidding. My cat's
I have-
starting up Microsoft Edge on me.
I have Windows 7 on my laptop still, and they were threatening me for like a month, like, hey, by the way, support is ending. You might want to upgrade to Windows 10 to a better new modern operating system. I'm like, no, doesn't work for my laptop and for all the programs I have. No. And they're like, okay. And then it finally said, like, don't remind me again. I was like, don't remind me about Windows 10. I'm not going to download it on here. If I get a new computer, I will. Fucking, I haven't gotten updates in months. They told me no more updates and this and that. I wake up yesterday morning and it's like, updates are installing. And I was like, what the fuck is this? They were yelling at me saying Windows 7 is not supported. Microsoft installed Edge on my fucking laptop.
Yep.
Without my say-so, without any say-so. They just put it on here in an update.
Yep.
Fuck that. That's not even right. That's fucking sick.
Decoro says, get your cat.
What's really funny is I popped it open. It's just like fucking Chrome. It's like they almost did a. They tried to do a 1-to-1.
They're using the Chrome.
The Chromium.
Yeah, they're using Chromium for that search engine.
Yeah, it's.
It's funny.
They finally gave up doing their own, and they're like, fuck it, Chrome's a better OS. We'll just use that. Yeah. So.
They haven't done it.
But then Chrome and Edge are both worse than Firefox. So. Hi, Shaniqua.
Shaniqua, otherwise known as Dahlia.
Hey, Dahlia.
She's kind of black, so you can't really see her.
You see her eyes going. She looks like she's having a good time. She's just.
So for how long?
I just woke up.
I bet she stays put for a minute or two.
Here, let me get a full shot before I put her down.
Oh, that's it. She's had enough.
Bye.
It's a party. It's a party, Dan.
Bye. Thank you.
I can say Edge has not made its way to my work computer, which is nice.
I bet Ivana's out chilling in the kitchen with Jax. I bet that's where she's at.
But then again, their IT guys have so many goddamn firewalls, they won't let Windows update anything unless they okay it first.
Yeah, that's how my people are. Like, nope, no update for you.
Yeah, I was shocked. It's like, what is this? And they also pinned it to my taskbar too.
Yep.
Like, damn it, I don't have shit pinned on my
That's how
taskbar.
Padme. That's how Padme popped it open. She stepped on the mouse pad, and it opened it up.
Nice.
Yeah, because I thought I'd lost the show last night. I'm sitting there doing the show, and Padme came around this way and came across the monitor, and I was like, okay, yeah, grab her and yank her out. And then I put her down. And I look up, and Microsoft Edge is pulling up on my screen. I'm like, did she kill the show and open up Microsoft Edge? Like,
oh. Apparently, I need to look something up for $10 free for the missus. Okay. Fantastic. Apparently, there is some free $10 gift card on our Verizon account that I need to download or something.
very nice.
Which she'll immediately turn around and put directly into those back-to-school shoppings. Which will be good. And I did do a quick look. I was wrong on both my guesses. It's 300 total glue sticks. So there's 300 in total. But still, that's a fuck ton of glue sticks. Although I guess when you figure the kids are going to eat half of them before the first 6 months of the school year is done, you know.
Never had the desire to eat school supplies as a child, thankfully.
Yep, right there with you.
I always looked down at those kids who would get in trouble for shit like that. Like, really? Jimmy was eating crayons? What the fuck is wrong with him?
Why did you do that?
Crayons are for drawing, fool. Zebra, they make glue out of your kind.
Is that cannibalism?
Right? Your four-legged brethren, at least. hoofs. Okay. That's a fun and grim fucking fact that I didn't need to know. Chopping off the hoofs. Me and Fresh are wearing the same shorts today. Wait, what about meatballs?
Nope. She's gonna have to show me where the hell it is because I have no idea where the heck that thing is. That's alright.
Horse meatballs. God, I don't know if I want.
Did they mean Swedish meatballs from IKEA?
I don't want meat or balls from a horse.
Oh, there's plenty of countries that eat horse. I would say I'm not against trying it.
Just don't eat it from Brazil. You're gonna piss off for USADA.
That's right.
Oh.
Good thing I'm not a pro athlete. I don't have to worry about USADA.
Three different athletes now have all tested positive for steroids and said it was from horse meat they ate in Brazil.
Wow.
I wonder what they're giving their horses there.
Yeah, right? Jesus.
You guys should find a better fucking meat.
God. There's a goat joint over here in my neighborhood. A Mexican taco place, but like their specialty is goat meat. That
There's
is
a
some
African
fucking
food truck here that
gamey
says
ass
their
meat.
special is either chicken or goat.
I'll take that chicken. No jerk goat for me.
Goat is good if it's done correctly.
Yeah, I don't like it Mexican style goat.
Yeah,
Sounds so weird to say.
I can see that. The African seasoning works real nice with it. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, I could see that. I would try that. I didn't hate it. I just didn't really go for it. Like that's my friend Elvis's like go-to for hangovers is goat fucking soup. Mexican goat soup.
Goat curry is really fucking good too, generally.
I tried to get Ivana for you, TJ. She wasn't having it.
That's kind of what I figured. There was a place when I was in Silver Spring, Maryland, at Walter Reed Army Medical Center. Like 3 blocks down the road, there was a Caribbean joint, and they had some fantastic jerk goat. That was fucking bomb. Those guys did a fantastic thing.
He was like mean to his brother goats and whatnot. He was a jerk goat.
Zebra, I'm not sure that's true because eating horse in the U.S. is illegal. I'm pretty sure. I accidentally ate horse in Iceland. They ate horse all the
Really?
time. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't tell us what the dish was.
Served you a meat plate and.
Yeah, it was kind of like a meat and veggie thing. The sauce. I mean, it was good. And then they're like, yeah, that was horse. Like,
Well, now I know. It's not bad.
I've had horse.
Granted,
I've had gator and turtle before. I didn't really like them.
yeah,
I tried them.
no,
I like
I
gator.
wasn't really into it. I had gator
gator
sausage.
was
That was
kind
alright.
of rubbery, chickeny.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah, turtle's real similar. You gotta cook it low and slow, otherwise it comes out real rubbery.
I tried frog legs too. I didn't really like them either.
What was that weird ass place right outside Polk?
Oh,
Like all the different fucking meats.
I know which one you're talking about. It was that weird little, like, it's a restaurant, but it looked like more like a fucking school's cafeteria, the way it was set up.
Yeah, we did somebody's going away party there.
Yeah, I forget the name of it. I know which one you're talking about. They had all kinds of shit in there.
All kinds of weird shit. It's like, dude, why did we come here?
Like, where the hell was that? I want to say it was in,
We went to the hibachi most of the time. Like, why did we pick the weird meat place?
I forget where the hell was that? I want to say it was down, like, towards, like, Morgan City or something. There.
Yeah.
And I went and ate somewhere, and they fed me turtle étouffée. That was the strangest thing I'd ever had. It wasn't bad, but it was different. And
Interesting.
then I also had a buddy, well, who lived right near Morgan, CA. I forget the name of the little town he lived in. Fed me nutria. Nutria is like a, for those of you who don't know, it's basically a big ass fucking rat that lives in the swamp.
Oh,
Eats
yeah.
tree roots and shit like that.
Jesus.
I've,
good.
I've eaten some pretty goddamn strange shit.
Yeah, I had a dude from Kentucky. He served us squirrels and cream.
Yeah, I've had squirrels just about every way you can imagine.
That's
Squirrels and rabbits just about every way you can imagine living in the Midwest.
squirrels, rabbits. Oh, God.
Bison's actually really good. It's like a sweeter beef.
Yeah, I've had bison.
Almost
Some-
like a rich beef.
When I was deployed, somebody tried to get me to eat camel. I was like, yeah, no, not doing it.
I'd try it.
That's that one. As bad as those fucking animals stink when you're up next to them, there's like, it can't taste good. I was like, there's no way.
But
It-
you'd think the same thing about a carp, though.
I guess
Pull a carp out of the water, and you just want to beat it against the fucking tree for nature creating it, and then you fucking take the 3.5 hours it takes to fucking clean one, and you're like, that's really delicious. I'd still rather throw you against the fucking wall, though.
A walleye, man. Give me all the walleye.
Yeah.
yeah.
Talking about freshwater Midwest,
I,
catching and eating fish.
dude,
walleye.
that's an every Friday
Hayward
occurrence
walleye.
here.
Nice.
You can go into just about any restaurant in Wisconsin on a Friday night, and you can find walleye on the menu on
Walleye
Friday night.
catfish down here is the same way. Every restaurant's got a Friday night special for fried catfish or fucking fresh walleye.
Yeah, I'll take the walleye.
They do.
For sure.
What's the big ones up here? Perch, walleye. Every once in a while, you'll run into a place that does bluegill, which that's fantastic. And then the other one is you always see somebody has to have cod on there, and then at a certain special time of year, you can get smelt, and smelt is fucking delicious. They're like little itty bitty fish French fries, head and all, just deep fried fucking bow.
Yeah, I've had smelt before. It's not bad. Once it's deep fried.
Zebra knows what I'm talking about. I love smelt. Smelt are fantastic. Gotta eat so many of those goddamn things. Kenny B knows what's up there. Walleye, perch, and smelt. I got a buddy who makes a pickled northern. I'm eating northern by itself is terrible,
Yeah.
but if you pickle it, it's fucking fantastic.
I'd be down to try it.
It was my dad's record fish. It was a northern pike. It's like a 48-incher. Fucking giant motherfucker. Got his picture in a magazine and shit.
Yeah, my grandpa caught a record muskie, which is basically a southern northern pike.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Red.
Muska lunge.
Redfin northern pike, yeah.
They got those bad boys up in Northwoods, Wisconsin, too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Chippewa flowage.
they're
That's where my
nuts.
dad used to fish, the Chippewa flowage. That was like his jam spot. He'd go up there every year.
There's so many people that chase muskies up here. That's like you're lucky if
Yep.
you ever catch one of those fucking
Oh,
things.
they have
The
fucking
Pilarczyk
tournaments-
family, I'm telling you, man, there's some
they have
lucky sons of
tournaments
guns.
down here all summer long. Like those
You look
things
through
are
my
so
photo
fucking
albums,
crazy.
man.
Like they're so abundant and so aggressive down here. They don't even have to use fucking bait for them. They just use fucking spoons and hooks.
Must be
They're
nice.
like
Cause up here, you're lucky if you guys catch one. It's like,
My dad and his brothers were like hardcore muskie and northern pike fishermen.
Yeah, they sport fish the fuck out of them down here, and they still can't
Like,
keep up.
They like studied like mating patterns and shit. Like they're insane. Like
They're
because they
crazy.
had a running contest every year for each breed of fish, who caught the biggest, who caught the fattest, who caught the longest ones, you know. And my Aunt Kim would buy trophies and give them out, and it was like bragging rights for the year, you know. I caught the fucking muskie of the year, bitch.
my family
And like
did something
there
similar.
was enough rivalry going on in my family already because it's like Cubs and Sox, because we're all from Chicago, you know. Hey, look, there she is.
There's trouble.
Your wish is my command,
pretty
TJ.
kitty.
Ivana.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So she realized
You're
somebody
okay.
else is here.
She's like,
If you listen, if everybody gets real quiet, you should be able to hear her purring.
Nope, she's turning into my cat. Like, I don't want to be here.
Says, oh, you have the...
bitch in the computer? I'll kill that bitch.
Greg, you're right. Muskies are basically the freshwater sharks because they'll eat about just everything in their path.
Yeah, they're mean motherfuckers.
They can be. There's a...
They track them down here is they watch them. They will fucking run shad and minnow. They'll run fucking schools like fucking ocean sharks do with fucking bait fish. The muskie will run the fucking shad on the lake, and you'll see them ball up to the surface like the middle of the ocean. It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember fishing with my
She's still
family.
hanging out down. She's still purring and hanging out down here by my feet, so it wasn't that bad.
We used to bet on we do, what was it? It was $10 for first fish. So whoever got the first fish in the boat, $10 for the biggest fish, and $10 for the most. If there's 5 of us on the boat, means you have an opportunity to possibly win $150.
Fucking A, right.
Pike, pick up the pike.
Oh, I don't forget about the bluegill zebra.
Nope.
Bluegill are
First
fucking
fish I ever
fan.
caught and ate myself when I was a little kid.
They got a lot of bluegill up here too.
So easy to...
Awesome, fresh little bluegill.
Yeah, my
fillet.
dad taught me how to fillet it. I was like, oh, this isn't so
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
Little bite-sized fucking fillets. They're awesome.
Probably like-
They're so fucking
Like
good.
9 or 10 probably.
Oh, yeah. And what's the other one that they do a lot that's actually pretty good? White bass.
I'm from Montana. We're always chasing rainbows.
Rainbows are good. They're so fucking good.
Never had
Every
trout.
time
We're talking about
I...
rainbow bass.
No, rainbow trout, he's talking
Trout,
about.
yeah, I've never had trout.
That, and I always used to go brook trout fishing up there
Mm-hmm.
when I was in Montana. Brook trout fishing is a blast.
Yeah.
But those fuckers see you, you'll never catch them.
Brownies.
Yep.
Brown trout. You can get some perch. You can find perch, walleyes out in the lakes.
And if you're in the right lake, you can find yourself one of those little paddlefish in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a video, I forget, I think it's on my Facebook, but my uncle, they were out actually walleye fishing and accidentally snagged the fucking, 70-pound fucking paddlefish. Just a big old cocksucker. Like, my Uncle Mark, he's kind of a small guy. He's probably 3 or 4 inches shorter than I am. And I can just hear him cussing the whole time he's trying to pull it in the boat. This is a heavy motherfucker. And I had to throw it back because it wasn't the proper time of year, but... If you guys haven't seen what a paddlefish is, they look like an old fucking dinosaur. They literally... The front of their face has a big old... what looks like an oar on it. That's the name of the fish. Big old gray bastard.
Take a quick picture and throw it back.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. It's a big son of a bitch, though.
CPR, catch, photograph, release.
Yep.
Whoa!
Yeah, my uncle John, when I'd go fishing with him, he'd do catch and release. Like he'd catch like one, like whatever the first trout he caught was. That's what he'd take home, and then everything else he'd release. So it was kind of cool. I loved going fishing with him. Do that every summer.
My favorite thing, the only time I would actually keep fish is if I was brookie fishing when I was out in Montana. And that's just because they're fantastic on the grill. Wrap them in a little bit of foil, toss some butter, lemon, salt, pepper in them. And fucking perfect. Don't even have to cut the heads off, and you just grab the fork and shit just slides right off. So good.
Fish the Clark Fork. I fished Clark's Fork. I fished Flathead. I've never fished Dickey Lake. We would go up to Rock Creek outside of Missoula. It was a tributary to the Blackhead River. Or Blackfoot River. Sorry, my bad. Blackfoot River. Not Blackhead. Blackfoot River.
Got
Very
some
different
acne.
things. Very different things.
Skin condition.
Oh, look at that! I fucking found it. Let's see if I can get to the spot where he's pulling it into the boat for you guys.
These fuckers in my neighborhood must have like bought thousands of dollars of fireworks.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know if you've noticed fucking twitching like Michael J. Fox over here. but
I keep looking behind me too. I'm like,
World War III
jeez.
in the fucking alley behind my house right
Yeah,
now.
there's a dude right on like the corner of the next block, just going crazy right
They've
now.
been they've been
Jeez,
progressively
man.
getting like bigger and longer
Mhm.
shows over the last couple days. Like they've been going for a week, but over the last couple days, as we get closer to Saturday, they've been getting bigger booms and longer fucking explosion chains.
Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous on the 4th
Yeah,
if they don't shoot their whole wad before then.
yeah, no, it's gonna be nuts.
Okay, so Lake Dickey was a bit up 93 from Whitefish. Okay. Okay. I know that. I know relative area then.
Go away, you piece of shit.
But I mean, yeah, like now, like you go down to the Blackfoot River and like everybody's got a river runs through it fever. And so you see all these people out there thinking they can fly fish. Everybody's just hip to hip on the Blackfoot. It's fucking ridiculous.
Hmm.
Oh,
Never ends.
all right. There's wording in front of it, but
Yeah.
big old fucker.
Wow.
And that's only part of the fish. The rest of it is going down into the water still. Yeah, big old sumbitch.
Yeah, they get world record spoonbill here in
Later, Greg.
all the time.
Later, my Lord Wrench.
Greg, have a good night. Yeah, there isn't.
No, I've got a buddy that does entomology down here, and he's had some people bring him spoonbill to fucking masticate, and he's got an entire hive of beetles that will literally strip it down to clean bone. And when he does the fucking paddlefish, it's crazy because they look like they've got that big, wide fucking, should be a solid cartilage piece for that nose. It's lace thin lattice cartilage. It looks so fucking insane. It looks like somebody grew live bone as a weed.
Wow.
And it lays flat, but it grows perfectly fractal down to the center. It's fucking mystifying to see.
Awesome.
I was like, that might be the coolest, crazy fucking thing I've seen, and you do fucking bone work for a living.
I think the only other crazy things I've ever caught, like I didn't catch that, but I've caught sturgeon, which those look like a fucking dinosaur because they're basically armor plated.
Right.
Yeah.
And when I was in Louisiana, I hooked into an alligator gar one time.
Oh no.
Those things are fucking terrifying.
They're like fucking missiles with teeth.
Someone decided that barracudas weren't angry enough for this world and had one breed with a crocodile.
Yeah. Who was it? There was a guy that worked in the lab, King. Do you remember King that worked in the lab?
What do you look like?
Bald guy? Bald white guy? Little redneckish, always hung out with Best?
Aren't we all bald white guys in this room?
Fair enough. No, he was hung out with Best. He fished all the time. That dude, he would go out and he bow fished too. And
Wow.
you
I
could,
do remember the bow fishing, dude.
yeah. He used to bow fish and hit gar while bow fishing.
Jesus.
Yeah. Didn't run across them too often, but you're allowed to shoot trash fish there with fucking bow, and they considered that a trash fish, not a game fish, so it was free game. I think the nicest, that was probably one of the nicest things about being in Louisiana. If you're a fisherman in the military, your fishing license was free. It didn't matter what state you're from.
True.
Oh, nice.
That's how I ended up fishing there so much. I go fish on
And you
Toledo
can
Bend.
get an annual national park pass
Yep.
for free every year.
Which was
And I'm pretty sure my disabled veterans, I'm pretty sure I can get a free lifetime pass too for being a disabled veteran. I haven't ever really looked into it because it's, you know, it's not all that bad, and I don't get to go to the parks all that often.
no. Hey, if
Now that
I
I'm this close to Glacier, like, it totally makes sense for me to do something like that though. 'Cause that was only a 4 hour drive, and I was at front gate of Glacier.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Glacier National Park is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4-hour drive is totally doable. It's like not too long.
Yeah.
And like to go somewhere beautiful like that, it's worth it.
That's a good weekend trip right there. Leave on a Friday after work.
Oh yeah.
Catch a
Well,
hotel.
I rented a car and left Saturday morning.
Yeah, that works too.
Stayed a couple days, came back.
Yeah, so you can get up at 5 in the morning, hit the road, and be there by 9 a.m.
Had Huckleberry everything.
Can't go wrong there.
That's reason enough.
Huckleberry pancakes with huckleberry syrup.
I had Huckleberry French
Every
toast with Huckleberry
goddamn
syrup. I had Huckleberry peach pie.
Ooh.
That was so good. Huckleberry. They had regular Huckleberry pie and a Huckleberry peach pie, and I was like, give me that Huckleberry peach.
Yeah, let's get crazy.
That's gonna be delicious. Burger with some Huckleberry barbecue sauce on it. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Yeah, that sounds
Mhm.
good. I'd be into that. I like
Yeah.
berries in my barbecue.
Yeah, it was so good. Like Swaggy just recently had his first Huckleberry, and he's like, I didn't know that they tasted like that. Super flavorful. Yeah, Kenny B. Yeah, Glacier's. For my money, I think it's the prettiest place in the U.S. But that's just me. Alaska will give it a run on a lot of places.
Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful places up in Alaska. When you get out in Valdez,
Yeah,
and you're fucking 150, 200 miles from the nearest fucking human, and you've got glacier and mountain in every fucking direction. It's hard to complain.
yeah,
It really was.
yeah. Going on cruises, you get into a couple of like the really cool little national parks, like the Glacier Bay National Park, and then what's the other one? The Misty Fjords.
Yeah.
Misty Fjords Park was amazing. I actually did that one on a float plane.
Oh,
So
wow.
you're just buzzing through all the fjords, and then they set down in the middle of looks like a big lake, and you're like, "Fuck, we're still in the ocean, aren't we?" And you see like porpoises and seals poking their head up, looking at you, like,
Yep. What the fuck are you?
how'd you guys get in this lake? Oh, this is the ocean. Yeah, there's some crazy beautiful places in Alaska.
Hell yeah.
The
How long
ones-
did you live there,
I
Meter?
don't miss the cost of living, but I do miss the views up there.
How long were you there? In Alaska, Meter?
Almost a year. Just shy, like a month shy of a year.
Wow.
I
So you
showed
saw
up.
like 3 days of sun?
I showed up, and it's funny because like the running joke when I got there was that it was my fault that it was the latest year for winter to actually like set in, and they called it the drift, is when you could see the snow actually completely encase the mountains moving south.
Wow.
Mhm.
And this, like, the year that I went up there was like the latest year they had ever seen it on fucking record, and it showed up the day after I got there. It just started creeping down, and
man.
the day that we left in May, it snowed 47 inches in 24 hours leading up to us getting on the plane. It literally stopped snowing 25 minutes before we were supposed to board, and they were threatening to cancel the fucking flight because they couldn't clean the runways fast enough.
Shit. Nice.
So yeah, I got to see all the extremes of Alaska. When I got there in fucking beginning of December, it was 75 degrees outside, and when I left, it was negative 25 with 4 feet of snow in the last day.
That's good times right there.
I got to see the full fucking gamut Alaska had to offer. It was cool.
You know what's weird is that's not that far off from Chicago weather sometimes. It'll be 75 one day, and the next day it'll fucking snow like 2 feet, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
That's the thing about Alaska is a lot of it's right on the ocean, so it's a lot milder than you think.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not
as
more
bad.
reasonable climate than you would expect.
Yeah.
It's once you get north of the Arctic Circle, that's where shit gets weird.
Yeah, once you start to get way up north,
That's
above the 20-degree lateral line, it gets insane.
Holy shit, it's almost 11 already? Fuck me. I didn't realize it was that late already.
Sneaks up fast.
You know what the problem was? It's because we didn't talk about football because Lumi's not here. Fuck.
We should have talked about it.
That's right, we had the chance
We
for
should-
foosball.
Well, I mean, we don't have any Patriots fans, so the only exciting news that came out this week was Patriots. So, and all I have to say is good for Cam fucking Newton.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
you know. Good luck to him. They're definitely going to throw a lot of fucking money to try and make him happy.
Well, I mean, he's playing for veterans minimum this year.
Yeah.
Some incentives.
They're going to try to make him happy.
He's making less than some rookie quarterbacks this year already.
He is, yeah.
He's also still.
But I mean, he also cashed in on $100+ million contract already, anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, if he plays well this year, fuck, dude, give him the money. He could be their quarterback for the next 10 years up there.
Yeah, absolutely. He could be making himself a home. This could just really be an audition year for him, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, good for Cam. I mean, the quarterback market was not in his favor.
No,
Period.
that's what I'm saying. He was looking at realistically possibly sitting on the fucking sidelines this year, and the Pats were like, "Hey, we got a fucking spot."
Like, I mean, we'll run with Stidham if we have to, but I mean, we
Right?
don't
Yeah, they were
want
like,
to.
"We don't have to, but if you want, we could do a thing."
I mean, if you're talking about pay, at least it's too bad they're
Well,
not
they
like
can-
fucking.
The Pats can afford to pay him anyway. Like, the Pats
That's
can
what I'm
afford it.
Yeah, if he does good this year, they kind of have to cut him a fat check next year.
I mean, this is where we find out who is actually good. Is it Belichick or was it actually Brady?
We'll find out real fucking quick.
Yep.
Well,
Where's all the cheating refs?
Well, especially considering that the Pats just got fined again for cheating in the 2019 season.
Ah, jeez.
Like literally last week, just caught a fucking fine for the 29 for getting caught video.
they lost I think it was a 3rd round draft pick.
Yeah,
That was all that happened to him. They lost a 3rd rounder.
Yeah, no, it's not like they're gonna actually get punished for it, but it's like par for the fucking course with these fuckers.
They were the same fuckers who were with the inflate gate, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is also like the 7th time in a row they've gotten a fine during the off season for cheating and using videotapes of other teams practicing.
Oh, jeez.
Like they just don't care. They're like, we will know everyone's fucking weakness. We'll pay the fucking piddly fine because we're gonna go decimate games.
No fucks given.
First NBA game I want to say is in August. I think it's August. We gotta wait for all the COVID spike to get over.
Yeah, clean out Mickey Mouse's house again.
Well,
Although places you could be quarantined for Backstreet Boys.
Did you hear about the shit they're doing for the NBA players? Like, they're bringing in clubs and DJs and shit for them.
They're creating they're literally renovating Disney World for the NBA.
Yeah.
What?
No exaggeration. That's where they're quarantined. The entire NBA is quarantined in Disney World, and they're bringing in nightclubs and DJs and whole little mini clubs. They're pimping Disney World for the NBA right now, for real.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
oh gosh, that's one way to keep them happy.
Yeah, I mean, what do you?
I mean,
do?
you're gonna lock these fuckers up for 2 months.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it makes sense. So, If you
bring in some nightclubs, import some girls. You know.
Right?
Everybody's getting swabbed at the door, so you're in good shape there.
Put somebody on patrol for gators.
Your patrol.
Well, you know, they could be like baseball and not playing at all and still paying people fucking millions of dollars every year. In case you guys didn't know, it's Bobby Bonilla Day, which means he got his 1 point whatever $1 million check that Mets fans are still fucking pissed about until 2037.
36 or 2037.
Yeah, some fucking crazy, because when they wanted to release him, his agent at the time struck a deal where he gets a 1 point some $1 million check every July 1st for the next like 25 years. So that dude, even though he's not playing, he's still gonna get it. There's other players out there, but he's the most high profile one that people
Steve
complain
Young's
about.
the same way. Steve Young's still getting paid.
Yeah, and then if you're looking at other big baseball players that have it, Ken Griffey Jr. But he gets like $3.5 million a year. But everybody's still,
Holy shit.
yeah, and
He's still pulling all those fucking royalties from the 90s EA games and shit.
oh yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. baseball. Fuck,
Home Run Derby and
Um,
Griffey's Slam and all them shit.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a day when I was, it was either grade school or middle school, that I talked my dad into buying me the fucking teal Ken Griffey Jr. Nikes. Was the only kid in my school that had them, because at the time they were like $120, and people were like, "No, we're not buying our kids those." I talked my old man into it somehow.
I had to settle for the teal with the black brim Mariners hat. I did have one though.
Wasn't a bad deal though.
I was a big Kenny Griffey Jr. fan. I have like his rookie cards and shit.
Huh. Alright, so, being as we are past that time, we're not going to go around the room, because we don't do that anymore. What do you say? Bye. Don't forget, educate, advocate, not for yourselves or any of us up here, but for those poor bastards who have not made the switch yet from the Stinkies. And if you can, help out where you can. Be friendly. If you can give to something, give to something. Even if it's a poor kid who needs a backpack for school. You guys have already done that, you just don't see it yet. All I can tell you is you're already 300 glue sticks in, so I'm sure there's a hell of a lot more coming, so. Guys, have a great week. We'll see you tomorrow, at least some of you all tomorrow, on the No Joe channel. Because I'm sure we either have to talk about next Saturdays or next Wednesdays. I think I would prefer to do next Wednesdays first and then next Saturdays, but it's up to No Joe.
There's some stuff. Yeah, there's some stuff to talk about for sure.
Yeah. Love you guys. See y'all next week. I have no idea what we're gonna go out on, because I was already a dickhead and brought you in on some Christmas in July. Let's go out with some Eddie and the Arsons. It's been a while.
Oh snap!
So, on that note, guys, enjoy this music on the way out, courtesy of Eddie and the Arsons. And have a great week. Enjoy 4th of July for those of you that are here. Be safe. Don't blow your fingers off. Don't do anything stupid. Want to see y'all back here in Taiping next week. Love you guys. Bye.
Every day I wake up tired. Leaving coffee doesn't help. I wanna set my alarm on fire, but I know that it wouldn't end too well. Would somebody please just help me? I can't quite explain what's happening to me. into me.